All right, guys, we are back. And we have a lot of Datamines to talk about today regarding this particular character, Jormungandr, aka the World Serpent, who actually, I believe the World Serpent was in God of War 2018, right? It was just like a big white snake. So, yeah, let's go ahead and take a look at this. There's a lot to talk about this character. I don't know if they would constitute spoilers, considering we've already been revealed to her in the trailer. So I'm not going to put too much of a spoiler emphasis on this, but let's start things off over here with the new combat backgrounds. So this is one of the backgrounds here. Looks like we're in some kind of lair. Honestly, this kind of looks like where Meruem and Netero fought in the Chimera Ants arc in Hunter x Hunter. Like, you know how they broke through the ground and, like, right below the ground there were these pillars, and it was like some old war background or something. That's kind of the vibes I'm getting from this. So, shout outs to Hunter x Hunter. And then over here... Oh, bro. Is that her bed? Why are we fighting in her bed? Like, what are we doing? The Order of Heroes is the true villains, man. Why are you attacking Jormungandr as she just gets out of bed? Like, at least give her a chance to eat breakfast first before deciding to slay her. Like, come on, man. Okay, so there we go for the new backgrounds. Now, I do actually want to watch this, but my headphones broke. So we're going to watch it, but we're going to watch it with paused audio, so we're not actually going to... We should actually head over to YouTube to watch this so I can pause the audio. Yeah, so we're just going to watch the video. If you guys wanted to watch the audio, then sorry. I can't set that up at the moment. At least not on my end. So let's see what's going on here. All right, we do have some lip movement, so I'm sure they're going to be talking in this. I would like to hear the voice acting, sadly. All right, so there is Bay, Jormungandr. Between these two, who do you think is more waifu? Who you guys pulling for, Jormungandr or Fimbulvitr? And then she has this giant Daki Kimura. Or, what is it called? Daki Makura? The hug pillow? Hers is a lamb. Okay, so her husbando is a lamb, I guess. Wow, there is a lot of talking to be had here. Would have been a lot better if I had the audio on, but again, guys, I gotta get some new headphones. Animation is pretty good, though. Can you imagine if Faye actually, like a Fire Emblem game, actually had animations like this? I mean, I know the mainline games do, but when is the last time we've had a mainline Fire Emblem? Engage came out, what, in 2020? So it's been, like, over half a decade already. Okay, so there we go for the video. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at Jormungandr as well. We have the weapon there. Before that, I want to take a look at the artwork. So let's go ahead and take a look at the artwork first for Jormungandr. All right, so there she is, Snake Baddie. Which Snake Baddie are you guys pulling for more? Let's see in the comments section. Comment down below. Who you got? You got Gulveig, you got Jormungandr, or you got Needhogger? Which snake woman is the best? Personally, I think I gotta go with Gulveig because just her artwork is so good. The gold really looks cool. Like the golden snake heads that she's got. All right, so there is the attacking artwork. All right, then we got the special attack artwork. Actually, pretty cool. Yeah, we've never seen like effects that look like this where it's like multicolored. Usually the effects are like the same color or the same shade. Like here we got like all different shades there. Very interesting. And then the injured artwork. Why does she look like she's about to start dancing, man? That's what it looks like. Is she wearing a thong? Oh my god. Guys, are you ready for her to win CYL 11? Because she is. I don't know how to... I don't know any other way to say it. She is... Like, they are pushing this character so hard. It's like, they want her to win the next CYL. Which is why this Datamine is like a bulk majority talking about her instead of anything else that we saw. All right, we also have her facial expressions, which there's a lot to go over. Yeah, just, okay, so they even have titles. So there's neutral, there's angry. Angry too. This is angry. The three face, that's angry to you. Okay, sure. All right, then we got the cool. Then we got cool 2. Mostly just looks like she's yawning. And then we have normal. Oh, no, actually, my bad, guys. I was reading the wrong ones. Yeah, so below is for these. And then we have these ones here. So smile. Yeah, that's the 3 face. Smile 2, smile 3, worry. The normal, cool, anger, etc. All right, makes a lot more sense there. Sure. Okay, then also, by the way, we have her weapons. So let's go ahead and take a look at this. Colorless Armored Beast. Yeah, I kind of figured she was going to be an armored type. -1 special trigger. Foes with a range of 1 cannot warp into spaces within 3 spaces of unit. And foes with a range of 2 cannot warp into spaces within 4 spaces of unit. Okay, so we just have Warp Bubble there, whatever. For unit and allies in 3 rows of 3 columns center on unit. Grants attack speed, defense, and res up X. For unit, X is 15. For allies, X is 5. And grants special cooldown charge +1 per attack during combat. Only the highest value applies, doesn't stack. And also, if units or allies' defense is equal to or higher than the foe's defense +5, then you get Hardy Bearing. Oh, so we have another Hardy Bearing drive unit there. Okay. I mean, we've had a couple of them at this point now, so another one is fine. All right, then also, unit deals +25 damage, reduce damage from foes' attacks by 15, and reduce damage from foes' special by another 15, and neutralize effects that inflict guard on unit during combat. And then typical beast transformation for armor. You get attack up 2, and then you get distant counter. I'm actually kind of surprised there's nothing here that's, like, game-breaking. Remember when we've had these quote-unquote mythic heroes? I'm sure whenever Jormungandr releases, she's going to be a mythic hero. But, like, remember when they first revealed Heimdallr and when they first revealed, like, Lay Radar, and he has a sign decoy that he inflicts on the foes, and then she had Foresight Snare that ends the enemy's action when they try to attack you. Like, those were effects that looked meta-warping at a glance. Jormungandr doesn't have anything even close to that. So, yeah, I'm guessing she probably has a preference passive that is going to be way, way oversaturated with effects. So, no cause for alarm yet, but it is interesting to see that they're not spoiling what the unit is really capable of just yet. Okay, then we have this, too, by the way. Yeah, I mean, this was exactly what I expected, man. She looks like a freaking Nikke character. And I've never played Nikke, but goddamn, dude, those women are like... Camilla would be put to shame if she was in Nikke. Like, she would actually be running in fear at the proportions and body sizes of some of the women in that game. Okay, so we have that, and then we have the artwork now. So, Alm and Eliwood, very awesome combo. 2 lords that I got mad respect for. So, it's nice to see them there, and they look very cool right there. That's one of the coolest neutral arts that I've seen. All right, there's the attacking pose. I still feel like it was a missed opportunity for, like, duo heroes not to be able to swap between characters. So, like, instead of just having Alm do everything, imagine if you could press the duo button and swap into Eliwood, and then, like, swap back to Alm and so on and so forth, and they each have their own unique weapon and effects and stuff. That would be so crazy. That's something I would like to see them do in the future still. Even to this day, I want to see that. All right, then finally the injured artwork. Very good artwork. Overall, I mean, this unit was the whole package. Really good art all around. Okay, next up we have these 2 ladies over here. So, Camilla and Micaiah. All right, there is the attacking artwork. All right, special attack there. And finally, the injured artwork. Looks like Camilla is trying to be Micaiah's big sister. Like, this whole way through, I got the vibes that Camilla is, like, trying to protect Micaiah a little bit. Like, right here, she's taking the lead. She's kind of going in front of Micaiah to, like, protect her from harm. And then here, too, like, she's putting her cape out to defend Micaiah there. So big sis Camilla coming through as always. All right, and then finally we got this baddie over here. So, oh my god, she got the foot on Sinmara. That's fire. I didn't even notice that the first time I saw this character. Wow. Yeah, that is badass to the max. All right, there is the... Goddamn, those thighs. Dude, leg jar... She could crush a watermelon between her thighs, couldn't she? Yeah, leg jar, she bad. We know she bad. Ever since I saw that summer leg jar, I knew she was a baddie. Yeah, so still proving her batteriness. That's not even a word. I just made that up. All right, awesome special attack. The fire there looks impeccable. Very good artwork there. And then finally, the injured artwork. I'm still a little disappointed that her weapon wasn't Sinmara, like an upgrade to Sinmara. Because they refused to refine Surtur. It would have been cool to see like what they could do with that weapon for a modern-day release. But it is what it is. Now, on the topic of Leg Jarn, according to Faye, there is a problem with her weapon. So, or not her weapon, her preference C-skill. So check this out. Thank you for playing Fire Emblem Heroes. An issue has been found in how the Resolving Flame C-skill for Leg Jarn works. The hero is set to release 6-4, basically later at reset, essentially. So, issue details. If your team includes 2 or more copies of Leg Jarn, the C-skill Resolving Flame behaves differently than expected when destroying Divine Vein Ice. Not that you would run 2 of this character on the same team. I don't think that's necessary. But if you were to do that, if your team includes 1 copy of this hero when the C-skill Resolving Flame destroys Divine Vein Ice within range, those spaces are converted to Divine Vein Vert. If your team includes 2 or more copies of this hero, the C-skill Resolving Flame activates once for each copy of the hero, causing the effects to overlap. This means that when Divine Vein Ice effects are destroyed, the Divine Veins are canceled out instead of being converted to Divine Vein Vert. So, Resolving Flame effects, excerpt, and then additional notes, expert. Whatever. Like, they're going to fix it. Basically, we aim to fix this skill in a July update, so it functions as described in the skill description. Please refrain from intentionally making use of this issue until it has been fixed. Yeah, like the way people intentionally did not take advantage of the arena score glitch for years and years before it was fixed. Yeah, real smooth. Who would have even known this if they didn't announce it too, right? Like, they could have just kept it under wraps and fixed it later. And no one would have been the wiser. So, yeah, what are they doing, man? What are they up to here? Okay, then also, Team Rocket Elite has tweeted this out. So, or not tweeted, but posted on the Reddit. We're getting quests for 5 tickets on June 11th. I can't tell what the banner they are is for. Last year, they were for the Hero Rises Lower 6, but that banner already happened. So, what are we looking at here for June 11th? What's going on in June? Nothing particularly in terms of fate. Like, there's nothing, no holiday, no event schedules usually for June. And then in terms of the real world, Golden Week's already over. So what goes on in Japan in June? Tanabata? Maybe. Actually, that may be what it is, right? Like, Tanabata. I think Tanabata is in July, like, mid to late July, though. I don't think it's in June. But I could be wrong. What do I know about Japan? Not really all that much. So, as far as what kind of banner this might be, it could be anything. Could be, like, some kind of special heroes banner with, like, new heroes return or a double special or something. Or it could actually just be, like, a Hero Fest banner for some reason. Not really sure yet, but I will keep you guys updated as I learn more. And let's go ahead and do a refresh. Let's see if we have the stats for the new characters yet. Because as we were... Oh, dude, this is her transformation. Are you kidding me? Dude, what are we talking about with this character? Oh my god. Are they really trying that hard to sell her? Literally, she's just a giant woman crawling on the floor. Oh my god, I can't with this. Okay, PM1, the homie, back in action. Always love to see him. Okay, so we don't have the stats. I mean, how important are the stats really? I guess they probably matter a little. But if I can't see it, like, I'm not going to wait. How long do we have to wait to get the stats? I don't know. I mean, for all I know, it could be in the next 5 minutes. It could be in the next 500 minutes. So I think we got the gist across for the most part. We talked about everything that we really needed to. So let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below on Jormungandr and all the rest. And I will catch y'all again on the flip side.